Good evening, and welcome to your AIDailyPress evening podcast for July 24, 2026. I'm your host, Walter. Firstly, the Trump administration's approach to trade policy has been a hallmark of its international relations strategy. The latest round of tariffs imposed on countries including Canada, Mexico, and several European nations has sparked widespread criticism from business groups and trade experts. They argue that these tariffs will lead to higher prices for consumers and hurt businesses that rely on international trade. Secondly, the increasing accessibility of precision technology has enabled weaker nations to challenge the dominance of stronger states. This new era of asymmetric warfare has far-reaching implications for international relations and global economic stability. The proliferation of affordable precision systems has allowed smaller countries to impose significant costs on their more powerful adversaries, eroding the traditional advantages of military superiority. Lastly, in a move that has sparked widespread condemnation from the international community, Nicaragua's parliament has announced plans to abolish elections in the Central American country. This decision follows an announcement by President Daniel Ortega that there would be no more elections in Nicaragua, further consolidating his power and eliminating opposition. The United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights and the U.S. Secretary of State have sharply criticized this move, calling on the international community to demonstrate to the Ortega regime that it cannot expect to maintain normal relations with other nations while undermining democratic principles. These stories highlight significant shifts in global politics, trade, and power dynamics. As we continue to monitor these developments, one thing is clear: the world is becoming increasingly complex, and the consequences of these actions will be felt for years to come. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters. Exclaim.
Thank you, Walter. Firstly, in the United Kingdom, Housing Secretary Angela Rayner has announced that the government will not be implementing rent controls in England. This decision comes amidst concerns over the cost of living crisis and its impact on renters. The government believes that recent changes introduced through the Renters' Rights Act are sufficient to address these issues without needing direct intervention in the rental market. Instead, they are focusing on empowering renters through legislative reforms and aiming to build 1.5 million new homes by 2030, a goal that has become more challenging due to increased construction costs. Moving to the Middle East, a surge of violence has erupted in the West Bank, resulting in the deaths of 4 Palestinians and 1 Israeli. The incident occurred when Israeli settlers, accompanied by military forces, entered the Palestinian village of Tel near Nablus, sparking clashes and gunfire. The situation escalated quickly, with Israeli soldiers opening fire. The circumstances are still unclear, but video footage appears to show several Palestinians being shot. Tensions in the region continue to escalate, with all parties calling for calm and restraint amidst fears of further reprisals. Lastly, in a surprising turn of events, American conservative influencer Laura Loomer met with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, marking a significant shift in the MAGA movement's stance on the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Loomer, previously critical of U.S. support for Ukraine, expressed support for U.S. sanctions on Russia and criticized Russia's alliance with Iran. This move has sparked widespread attention and could indicate a re-evaluation of the MAGA movement's position on international relations. Meanwhile, Russia continues its attacks on Ukraine, with recent strikes causing casualties in the Kiev region. These stories highlight the complex and evolving nature of global politics and conflicts. As we continue to navigate these challenging times, it's essential to stay informed and engaged. We'll keep following these developments and bring you updates as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, let's address the elephant in the room, the recent oil price shock that has sent global markets plummeting. With prices skyrocketing to over $100 per barrel, investors are rightfully concerned about the potential impact on the economy. The Indian stock market, in particular, has felt the brunt of this downturn, with significant losses in the Sensex and Nifty indices. However, amidst all the uncertainty, there are some bright spots to focus on. In the Australian stock market, companies like Hamelin Gold and Pac Gold have made significant moves, catching the attention of investors and analysts alike. Hamelin Gold's impressive results from its Day Dawn Gold project in Western Australia, for example, have drawn comparisons to the neighboring Telfer mine, suggesting a potential major discovery. Pac Gold's unexpected copper-gold find in South Australia has also sent the market abuzz, with high-grade hits and a surging share price. And on the medical front, an unnamed company has made a groundbreaking discovery that could revolutionize the treatment of a common disease. As we navigate this volatile landscape, it's essential to separate the signal from the noise. While oil price shocks can have far-reaching consequences, they are often short-lived. The key is to remain vigilant, adaptable, and focused on the long-term fundamentals driving our economy. So, what does this mean for investors? In short, it's a time to exercise caution and stay informed. With new tariff tensions brewing between the US and several countries, including India, the potential for further market volatility is high. But amidst all the uncertainty, there are opportunities waiting to be seized, whether it's through strategic exploration, innovative discoveries, or sheer determination. Remember, don't let the noise distract you from the signal. Stay informed, stay disciplined, and stay invested in the opportunities that will shape our collective future. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. First up, we have a story about the Hubble Space Telescope spotting a one-sided spiral galaxy, NGC 4654, located 72 million light-years away in the constellation Virgo. This remarkable galaxy is struggling against titanic forces on a galactic scale, with a pronounced asymmetry featuring a rounded edge on one side and a long tail of gas stretching out from the opposite side. Next, we delve into the mysteries of Mars's ancient history as revealed by the new analysis of the Martian meteorite Teghaza. This study has significantly expanded our knowledge of Mars' geological past, suggesting that the planet began to lose its water early in its history and may have had a granite-like crust, which could have created environments conducive to life. Lastly, we touch on the topic of satellite galaxies and the impact of ram pressure stripping on their shape and star formation. The Hubble Space Telescope has been instrumental in changing our fundamental understanding of the universe since its launch, providing iconic images and groundbreaking discoveries that continue to inspire us to explore and push the boundaries of our knowledge. Join us next time as we continue to marvel at the wonders of the universe and the incredible advancements being made in our understanding of the cosmos. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. Welcome to our evening podcast, where we recap the latest stories making waves in the world of sports. Tonight, we've got a triple play of exciting articles to summarize for you. First up, we celebrated the thriving sports culture of Northwest Pennsylvania, where talented athletes are pushing boundaries and striving for excellence across various disciplines. From tennis to wrestling, these individuals are beacons of hope and inspiration for aspiring sports enthusiasts in the region. Next, we paid tribute to the illustrious career of Hwang Jae-gyun, a baseball icon who is set to retire after nearly 2 decades of dedication, perseverance, and passion for the game. His legacy will undoubtedly continue to inspire countless fans and players alike, both on and off the field. Lastly, we delved into an intriguing analysis by CBS Sports, ranking first-round NFL picks since 2018. We focused on the talented individuals who've emerged from the University of Oregon, with 7 Ducks selected in the first round between 2018 and 2022. Our report highlighted standout players like Justin Herbert, Penei Sewell, Christian Gonzalez, and Bo Nix, who have justified their first-round selections and contributed to their team's successes. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Corral.
Thank you, Howard. First, A groundbreaking medical breakthrough has shown promising results in treating severe epilepsy using personalized gene therapy. This innovative treatment has improved the quality of life for 2 young boys, offering new hope for those affected by this debilitating condition. In other news, a cyclospora outbreak linked to contaminated lettuce from central Mexico has expanded to 9 states, highlighting the importance of food safety and the need for vigilance in our global food supply chain. As the situation unfolds, it's crucial to remain informed and take necessary precautions to protect ourselves and our loved ones. Finally, we're still reeling from the shocking news of a seaplane crash near Sucia Island in the Puget Sound, which miraculously resulted in no fatalities despite the devastating circumstances. The bravery of emergency responders and the resilience of the human spirit are a testament to the power of hope and connection in the face of adversity. These stories remind us of the complexities and challenges we face, but also of the transformative power of medical research, the importance of community, and the boundless potential of the human spirit. We'll continue to follow these developments and bring you updates as more information becomes available. Now, for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. First up, we talked about the Critics' Choice Awards recognizing excellence in podcasting. The awards will cover various categories, from comedy to documentary series, and provide a platform for creators to showcase their talents. It's a big deal for the podcasting world. Folks, next, we took a stroll down memory lane and revisited some surprising Hollywood romances that flew under the radar. From Jeremy Sisto and Reese Witherspoon to David Arquette and Ellen Barkin, these hidden relationships remind us that even in the public eye, stars can keep their personal lives private, at least for a little while. Last but not least, we're still basking in the glory of Spain's World Cup win. And now, fans will get an intimate look at their journey to victory with a brand new docuseries coming exclusively to Prime Video. This 4-part series promises to deliver spectacle, entertainment, and a close look at the keys to Spain's success. With never-before-seen footage and testimonials from the players themselves, this docuseries is going to be a must-watch for any soccer fan. Thanks for tuning in to our evening podcast. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Attenacher.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we take a look at the stunning winners of the Mangrove Photography Awards, which showcase the beauty and importance of these vital ecosystems. From silky anteaters to royal Bengal tigers, these images remind us of the urgent need for conservation efforts to protect mangroves and the incredible diversity of wildlife that depend on them. Next, we head to the countryside of Somerset, where a rare, black-crowned night heron has been spotted on a National Trust estate. This sighting is a testament to the success of an innovative river restoration project, which has transformed the area into a thriving oasis for bird life and other wildlife. Lastly, we visit Washington State, where beavers have been instrumental in restoring a stretch of the North Fork Toutle River damaged by the 1980 eruption of Mount St. Helens. However, their progress is now under threat from a planned infrastructure project, highlighting the complexities of conservation and human interaction with nature. These stories serve as powerful reminders of the importance of preserving and restoring our natural habitats. Join us tomorrow for more in-depth coverage of these topics and other environmental news. And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David Attenacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.